Okay, so like I said, part of my voice I'm going to try to speak as loud as I can. Today what we're going to do is try to how to find the percent composition of a substance. Now, there are many ways of actually stating this formula, but the easiest way is just by saying, what part are we looking for? Divided by the whole times 100. Okay? So let's start with the first example. It says, to find the percent composition of red M&Ms in a bag of 10 M&Ms, this is going to be your whole. If there are 6 red, this is the part, you would use this formula, okay? So what we're going to do is just basically look at this and say, well, I want the part that is the number of red M&Ms divided by the whole amount that's in the bag, so whole bag of M&Ms. Okay, and then we're going to say times 100. So easy enough. We know we have 6 red M&Ms divided by the total bag, which was a total of 10. And then we're just going to say times 100 equals. If you get your calculator, that would come out to, actually you don't need a calculator for this one, I hope, 60%. Okay? Now, in the second example, it's actually asking us to find the percent composition of copper and copper 2 bromide. So you're going to need your handy dandy periodic table, okay? So just like we did yesterday, we're going to separate it out. We're going to start off with, I'm looking for copper. Now I'm going to write everything down here, okay? Copper. I only have 1 copper because there's no subscript. And I'm going to look for the molar mass of copper off the periodic table, which is 63.546. Multiply it. Don't use a calculator for that. Same number. I go on to my next one. Bromine. In this case, I do have a subscript after the Br. So I'm going to say bromine 2 times the molar mass off the periodic table, which is 79.904. Get the calculator for that. 159.808. Okay, and just like we did yesterday, we're going to add them up to 23.354, and this is going to be grams per mole. Now, the reason I told you to set it up this way is because we only want the percent of copper. So all I'm going to do is get the part that's copper, and I'm going to put Cu because, again, you want to know what you're talking about. 63.546 is my part, divided by the whole, which we said was 223.354. And then we're just going to say times 100. And that comes out to 28.451%. So we're going to try to round these to the thousands for right now, okay? All right. Now the beauty to it is that if you look at question number 1, it's just like example number 2, only this time it wants to know bromine also. So yes, we're going to rewrite it again. Practice makes perfect, guys. You have to show me all your work. If not, you will not get full credit. That's a period. There we go. Okay. Rewrite this part right here too. Copper. And we said was 28.451%. Okay. So the next one, all we have to do is find bromine. Br. The part of the formula that's bromine is 159.808 divided by the total, which is 223.354 times 100. All right. So when we put that into the calculator, you should come out to 71.549. All right, percent. So yes, you have to show me all the work. If not, you won't get credit for it. Now, if you add these two up, it should come out to 100%. So that's how you can actually double check yourself. Now on the bottom, I need you to do me a favor. On the bottom, copies didn't come out very nicely, so we're going to draw a line because that S belongs to question number 3. I'm going to do question number 4 while I'm at it. And another thing you have to do is add the sulfur down here because I want to know what it is too. Okay? So, let's start off with this one. Nitrogen has a subscript of a 2, so I'm going to say I have 2 nitrogens times the molar mass off the periodic table. Nitrogen is 14.007. So that comes out to 28.014. I go on to the next one, which is sulfur. I have 2 sulfurs times the molar mass of sulfur off the periodic table is 32.066. So 32.066, and that gives you 64.132. I'm going to add them up. That's going to be 92.146. Again, it's grams per mole. Then I'm just going to get the part that's nitrogen, which is 28.014, divided by the total or the whole, which is 92.146. and I'm going to multiply it times 100. And that comes out to be 30.402%. Excuse me. All right. I do sulfur the same way. The part of sulfur is 64.132 divided by the total, which was 92.146 times 100. And that comes out to 69.598%. Okay? So this first part is just like we did yesterday. We just added one more step to it. Let me do one more, and again, it's the one with the parentheses. So flip your paper to the back. One thing before I start on the other one is let's get rid of that S. That was supposed to be for the other one. Okay. So we're going to do number 7. Again, we're going to make sure that we do this carefully. This is easy, but with the parentheses you tend to get a little afraid of it, which is okay. I'm going to start off with nitrogen right here. Now, this 3 on the outside of the parentheses only belongs to what's on the inside of the parentheses. Okay? So, nitrogen in this case, I have 1 because there's no subscript in front of it, times the 3 on the outside gives me 3 nitrogens in total. We just said the nitrogen, the mass off the periodic table was 14.007. So 3 times 14.007 gives you 42.021. All right. Go on to my next one, which is hydrogen. I have 4 hydrogens times the 3 on the outside gives me a total of 12 times 1.008, and multiply those two together. Comes out to 12.96. Okay, the next one's going to be phosphorus. I only have 1 phosphorus. There's no subscripts and there's no parentheses around it. The mass off the periodic table is 30.974. Okay. And then the last one, which is oxygen. Again, no parentheses around it, but there is a subscript of a 4. So oxygen, there are 4 times the mass off the periodic table, which is 15.999. So 4 times 15.999 is 63.996. And again, just like we did yesterday, we're going to add them all up. And it comes out to 149.087. And that's grams per mole. Now we're going to go back and find the percent composition of each and every one of them individually. So again, I'm going to start off with nitrogen here. The part that's nitrogen is 42.021 divided by the whole, which is 149.087, and we're going to say times 100. Calculate that for me. Comes out to 28.186. Okay, go on to my next one, hydrogen. The part of the compound that's hydrogen is 12.096 divided by the whole, which is 149.087 times 100. Yep, that comes out to 8.113. I go on to my phosphorus. Phosphorus, the part that's phosphorus is 30.974 divided by the total or the whole, which is 149.087 times 100. Correct. It comes out to 20.776. And the last but not least, I'm looking for oxygen. The part of oxygen in this compound is 63.996. Divided by the total or the whole, which is 149.087 times 100. And yes, this one comes out to 42.925. Okay, and like I said, if you add them all up, you should come out to 100. All right, so now it's your turn to practice on your own. If you have any questions, again, please write down your questions, ask your partners, or send me a question through Remind, okay? Until next time.